Destroy the evil, cry the villagers, swigging the endlessly flowing panaka. They are dancing, chanting, Kamanna Kattige, Kattigege Kolu, Kolige Benki, Benkige Dahana. I started writing this novel in 1994 when I just completed my theatre course in Ninasam, which is a theatre school in rural Karnataka. If you ask me, the inspiration was a lot of Shivram Karan's novels, Anant Murthy's novels, and Pampa's poetry. The rural sensibility had grown on me, though I'm an urban child. And I started writing like that, but it's been 20 years and that book has seen 27 drafts. The novel is basically, set in the legend of Kamadeva. Now, Kama is a very underreported god in all our mythologies. He's just there to help the other gods, achieve their goals. So, but my point in the book and my thought at that point and even now is, without Kama we are nothing. Without desire, there's no life. My characters are all interchangeable. All my characters are interchangeable. I've set it over 4 generations in one village. It's located somewhere in Karnataka. I have not specifically said where, because I've taken legends from all over Karnataka and mixed them into one village's story. The main character is a guy called Annaya. He's the narrator. He could be Kama, he could be Shiva, he could be, he's destruction, he's life, and he's himself. I've also worked with the concept of Gumma, which is a very Kannada character. Gumma is a concept where we say that, if you do something wrong, Gumma will take you away. But to me, Gumma is the forbidden attraction. And you have 4 generations of women who interact with this Annaya, Kama / Shiva / Gumma. So far, all my readers have loved it. I was asked this question, how can you write so much of Kannada in an English book? There are a lot of Kannada words, Kannada rhythm in the book. Now, my point is we have so much of Indian English writing, where the rhythm, the language, the idiom is actually the local language. We have Marathi novels in English, we have Malayalam novels in English, we have Tamil novels in English, we have Bengali. The sensibility is that. So when people can understand and accommodate and adjust to all the other words, why not the Kannada medium? Why not the Kannada idiom? The wall, it's a metaphor. There is a physical wall in this village, and it's an unscalable wall, so anything beyond that wall is forbidden. You're not supposed to go there. It's a scary place. All bad things happen there. But obviously, when you tell somebody bad things happen there, don't go. Everybody wants to go there and see what it is for themselves. So that works as a metaphor at various levels. It's a metaphor between man and woman. It's a metaphor for a wall between people, person to person, from man to spirituality, man to God, between good and bad, between upper caste, lower caste, between. It can even be a metaphor for the battles within yourself. You think something is correct, but you can't do it. So there's a wall there, which you decide. Whether you demolish it, whether you scale it, whether you work around it. Yeah, my first book was not just a love story between a cricketer and a TV journalist. That was one running plot. The other running plot was that I created it. It's again not biographical. I created a story where this TV journalist uncovers a drug scandal in cricket. This is a more serious, more elemental book, a book where you need to think more, where you need to feel more, where you need to go into various depths, and it has multiple layers. It was a very big challenge because history can't be altered. The challenge really was to adapt the myth that I have to the history I have, to see why this history happened and whether this myth was the reason or whether there was some other trigger. So I did a blending. I may not be 100% right. 2 projects currently. One, I have to write a narrative non-fiction. I went through a brain surgery and I came through it very successfully. I mean, my doctors worked for 14 hours and took out a tumor from my brain. and I survived to tell you this tale, and I survived to release my books. The other is another masaledar book. It's commercial fiction.